we go and we take literal like video or whatever of a celebrity getting cracked over a car in public. Like I don't think
that's fair.
They have limits.
That's fair. That is very fair.
I don't think they have limits. Oh, man, that guy's dead, huh?
Alright, I don't know where else I'm gonna share stuff because I don't.
Oh, I got a liberty steam.
I got goals. I'm a man of simple needs, and my biggest need right now is the Hildolfr.
Nothing says loving like the fucking Zaku tank. Get out of the way, dingus. Of course, because I killed that woman, but...
Oh no, I killed a woman. What am I going to do?
Cops won't leave me alone, so I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to leave the state. Never to come back.
Alright, so I think I'm set up.
I like
there.
how when I go to certain parts, the frame rate of the game just like it's so buttery smooth. But then I go to other parts, it just
just that well optimized beauty that is what's it called?
Yeah, that came from 2013.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. We're just finishing getting set up. We're gonna be bringing it all together in just a few minutes.
So I'll stop.
Oh yeah, that's what I started. I gotta make sure my game's hooked up. All right, we are actually like everything worked this time. Wow, I am.
Yay! You'll love to see it, baby.
Yeah, no, I was Teddy asked the question about Thunderbolt that everyone asked.
Did you guys ever watch it?
Oh, so we didn't watch it together at the con. We watched it last night. So like we just like synced up and like played at the same time. All right, Ted said it'll be on in a few. So I'll
you guys gonna talk about Thunderbolt? No, too.
We might do a little discussion about Thunderbolt on the side because ironically Thunderbolt is part of the bonus suits that we get for this week. Well, not the bonus suits, but suits that give you bonuses. So they basically created a super bonus category out of side story suits. So everything 1 year war side story basically.
Yeah, see, man, everything comes together sometimes.
Yeah. So it's gonna. I built some interesting mobile suits for my squad, and of course, because of after this week, con juice. So shout outs to the DC Anime Club. Hook us up every year. I still have a supply, and this shit is strong. I'm surprised I didn't eat through the plastic bag. Let me put this down. I was gonna try to pour on camera, but I'm about to make a mess. Like, it smells like straight alcohol with like a hint of blue raspberry.
Speaking of alcohol, I'm having my famous comfort potatoes tonight.
Oh, your southern comfort.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to
So
get some
getting
of
drunk
those.
off potatoes.
You're getting drunk on starches.
I will be gone by the time we're done tonight.
I don't think we're really hanging out like that. The night I got drunk cooking at Eason's apartment. This is like when Eason moved over to that apartment off campus, and I made tequila what's the word, marinated steak fajitas, and I didn't eat all day and started cooking, and I got drunk on the alcohol fumes.
See, I've had some chicken marinating in Southern Comfort for like a day. Then I also did some, and I baked that. And then I've had these potatoes, which I cut at about noon, and had them marinating in Southern Comfort. And then they're cooked in the Southern Comfort.
Marinated. These are sweet potatoes or like regular potatoes?
Regular.
Oh, I want to try out some sweet potatoes now.
I've tried it with sweet potatoes. It doesn't work really well.
Oh, god damn it. We're into my dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, I use baby reds.
That sounds delicious.
They are.
God, I hate this thing.
Oh my god. Forgive me. My back just said, you gonna be in pain today. It was like an hour before we got started. Just today. Like, honestly, for apparently an old nigga, I do all right for like not being in horrendous pain all the time.
I'm not in pain, but like my body is like.
Wait, are you still under
tight.
30? That's the question.
No,
I'm 30. I'm
You're
older
30.
than Cam, man.
Oh, never mind. I forget you're older than Cam.
Yeah, I don't. It's not really pain, but it's like my shoulders and shit get so tight that it feels like I can't move.
Woof. Yeah, so that has been the old man minute. I guess we're gonna be joined by Ted a bit later. I'll just go on and drop him a cold intro and just say he'll join us later. So I want to get started because there's a lot of shit we got to do today. So I'm gonna thank Mr. Harris Heller for stream beats as per usual, giving me some nice ride out music, but it's time for the good shit.
I want to throw this car so.
Back from a week off, back like Space No Depression. God damn it, we're back like secret weapons of the secret weapons of the goddamn Xeon army.
Yeah, I heard that one. I was waiting for it.
Thank you.
Your voice.
Yeah, we are back with a brand new week of New Report Noir. And this time, we're not playing Gundam Battle Gunpla Warfare. We're playing Gundam Breaker Mobile. It's like the parents have finally accepted their bastard stepchild and given it its rightful name in the family. It's always been called Gundam Breaker Mobile internationally. The game's just now being picked up in the American market under that name as well. So, it is I'm your CEO of Petty Scum, the real robot engineer, the Captain Beard Zaddy, Dark Noah, and when you hear that bass track across the battlefield, you know it's me. I'm joined as always by the ace pilot of lore, my accomplice in another colony drop of knowledge, and it's gonna be a big one this week. Goddess, instead of a side, we're dropping Axis this time, so just be prepared. The Quattro Beige Negro, the Red Bone Flash, Rhodes in Life Cam, buddy, what's up?
not much.
Yeah.
It's funny because Sunday when you were like, "There's not much to talk about," and then you posted a picture of the Hildolfr, I got hot immediately. I was like, "No, how dare you disrespect?"
Like, I guess I was trying to be clear because I was saying, like, we don't have much to talk about on the front of the gotcha event, which typically is like the more interesting suit to talk about, but like the event suit, which is like Hildolfr, I'm like, this is the excitement. It's like we have not much to talk about except for the event and drop the event image. Like this is the hypeness. But before we dive too deeply, as per usual, the third man playing backup support, bringing the heavy lifting, getting everyone to the lines. It is the Zavala degeneracy.
Yeah.
And ma'am, we're gonna have to tell you, the D here, the D is for degeneracy. It's D, the Rick Deezus, Donovan, buddy,
Hi.
Big NFL. Hi, forgot to give you that one. Hi.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's a good day.
It's a good day. We're back. We're back to fucking shit up.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had a wonderful, relaxing vacation. I'm upset because last week was gonna be good too, because they gave like the RX-79 ground type, and like just all of the 8th MS team was being able to be built and like thrown onto the field, but no, had to go do anything.
Let's just have an extra long episode that I talked about last week too.
I don't want to do it. No.
Yeah, no. We're not. One, we do have a lot to talk about because like the big thing for this week, on top of everything else, is it is the 2nd anniversary of the game. So we are now in I think it's like version 3, whatever it is, and technically now Gundam Breaker Mobile, and they've added in a bunch of stuff. Like I sent the picture to our chat earlier. Like the general reaction among the collective community was like, "Hey, on top of like doing the releases, this big event, we're also gonna give you the waifu popularity contest event of the swimsuit events and the swimsuit AI pilots. Aren't you guys gonna go after like the tasty waifus?" And it's like, no, all we want is tanks. We want the tank.
You're not.
No, absolutely. We're gonna do that too.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Is the tank in bikini?
No, the tank is not in a bikini, sadly. Yeah, like the Hildolfr does many things, but the Hildolfr does not surf.
But it got that big gun. It's got a 300. It's got a 300 millimeter cannon.
Look, I think I said it best. Is like, listen, friends. Oh my God, horny is temporary. But 300 millimeter APFSDS is forever.
But big horn though.
Big horn though. All right, so let's go in and fire up the game. Oh crap! That's the one thing I did indeed forget to do, which was correct my sound settings before I got in there.
This is so goddamn good.
Are you eating the potatoes or just enjoying the smell of the potatoes?
I'm eating, like, I am halfway done with my bowl by now. I'm gonna go eat another bowl in like 10 minutes.
I'm so mad.
I told you.
I want some of those goddamn potatoes.
By the time
Sorry.
Nah, you good. Cameron is over there getting drunk on starches. We're launching up the game. It's taking a sweet time. I think it was you have to it's a weird update because technically the game's stuff has changed on the store. So going into the login bonuses, we have some pretty basic ones right now, which are the AI awakening tokens. They're giving away a bunch of box expansions for the 2nd anniversary pre-release, 150 for the event as per usual with your daily login streak. And if I didn't say it before, the name of the event is the Branded Wolf. For those who don't know,
oh, there's that ghost pepper sauce I added. Woo!
That was random.
But for those who don't know, the name Hildolfr itself comes from the Old Norse name for the son of Odin, which translates to the War Wolf. And other things that we're giving away, they're giving away 2,000 capsules. So if you get your logins, you will get a bunch of Gunpla parts. And for me, I have most of these already, but I still like the draw.
Is my car still in it? I'm sorry about that. I went to the car meet.
And I meant to say, what's up, Blurred Syrup? It's been a while. Nice to see you back. As usual, I have like custom builds, but we're gonna go over some quick housekeeping as per usual. Starting off at the crew. Come and join the Kuro crew. We do dope shit. We need more people to do doper shit.
Tank has 2 120 millimeter machine guns and a 300 millimeter cannon on top. Fuck.
Cameron is just quietly just like, yes.
Look, man.
Between bites of potato and big guns.
Bites of potato and big guns makes Cameron a happy man.
Like, that's one of those. Okay, so the only real, there's 2, I think maybe 2 kits that have been really done for the Hildolfr. One's an EX kit, which are more like traditional models and everything. Not color, not snap fit and everything. So not like your regular Gunpla. But there's one of those for the Hildolfr, and then I think there's a resin one.
There is indeed a resin one. Actually, I can't remember. Is it
from B Club?
Yeah, it's B Club. There are 2 resin kit B Club models. Actually, I don't know if it's 2 models or if it's just one you can assemble in 2 different ways. Because there is a mobile tank model, and then there is the mobile tank mobile type model.
Excuse me. God. Sorry about that. Ugh.
You okay? You're gonna explode, are you?
It's so funny
I hope
because like
not.
I have a bunch
Ugh.
of the EX, like actually have some EX kits. Like I have EX kits that aren't even Gundam kits because I have Phase Red Tail as an EX kit. I need to build that. Fun fact: the only member of the Bebop crew who doesn't have a model of their ship is Jet. There's no model of the Hammerhead.
Or the swordfish. Oh, the hammerhead. What's the swordfish? Oh, swordfish is spikes. Yeah.
And I have the original, and I have an original pressing of the Bandai Swordfish kit, like from 1998. I think it's actually 1999. But one of my friends, she found it when she was in Tokyo, and she sent it to me as a birthday present.
All right, so starting from like the pretty simple housekeeping, completed a number of collections over the last few weeks. So ate the mess team, of course, from last week's event. Built my RX-79G ground type, of course, using the HG kit box. Other suits that were completed. Let's see, we got a few. I finished the Earth 3 Gundam from Re-Rise. I finished the Star Burning Gundam. And there's a fun little thing we're gonna do later on today. We're gonna see what happens when you make a tank fly. So I'm kind of excited for that. I think I finished the G Lucifer. Like, I don't know if I want it, but I just really like the way the G Lucifer looks. It does something for me. Also finished the Versago. And they have the old black HG box.
The only kit of the Versago.
So, is Ted having issues? Or?
Oh, is he on and just not?
We got the Discord sound. Yeah.
I'm just respecting the conversation.
Oh, I appreciate it. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you here. We are, of course, joined by the one and only human bear guy, the Quattro Bapia with these hands. It is Ted, the human bear guy, Ursa Ranger.
Growl.
I really almost fucked up, but
Throat.
Oh my god. I can't, my brain won't say it correctly anymore.
Oh my god.
Action Hank. Thank God it finally clicked.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna call you Action Jackson again because the joke just stuck so hard.
Really?
Yeah, that'd be really good.
I was gonna leave the chat.
Yo, no, so it happened at the con, and then like, oh, it's Dexter, and it's like, and Action Jackson. I was like, oh, so close. Finishing up, I did get Master Gundam, but unfortunately they do not give you Funsaiki, which is a big disappointment. I want my giant mecha horse. It's my giant mecha horse, and I need it now.
You be like Saku on a giant horse, so it'd be sharp. And then like Amuro comes and taps you
It's
off.
so fucking stupid, especially if you go back and watch G Gundam, because he actually has his horse in
The
a fucking,
horse
like,
in the suit.
It's awesome. What do you mean? It's the rule of cool.
Oh, I'm actually interested which box image they use for the Hildolfr, and they use the EX,
It was cool
the EX
because it
model
proves
kit
that
image.
any living being can pilot a Gundam, even a horse.
With that system, anything could.
Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to see the Butterfly Gundam.
Yo,
Maybe there's an
Look,
maybe there's
I
an
think
action.
that's like one of my favorite comics that I like for Coma I've seen, which is Hiro Yui gets inside of the burning Gundam. It's like, what is this? What's his name?
After this, there is no turning back.
Pilot of the burning Gundam, because I cannot remember this man's name.
The story ends.
Doma?
Domon?
Wake up in your
Domon, thank you. Doma is like, oh only elite and perfect physical specimens can pilot a Gundam sits inside of the Wing Gundam. The fuck is this?
Wait, yeah. How do I?
First of all, if we're gonna do this show, we're gonna show that mobile suit the respect it deserves, and we're gonna call it by its proper name. It's the God Gundam.
The God Gundam, excuse me.
I'm calling that shit Shining, bro.
That's a different mobile suit.
Yeah, that's a different one. Shining is different from God, and they didn't want to call it God in the American one, so they gave it Burning. So I'm sorry, Lord Long Shadow, everyone. God Gundam. But getting onto like the main suit for this week,
because when they were doing what's it called, Build Fighters, the director of Build Fighters didn't know when they called Kamiki's the Burning Gundam. He didn't know that in English they had changed God Gundam to Burning Gundam.
Wow.
I find that hard to believe, seeing how his master looked like Domo and Kasia.
No, not Seikai, the director.
Oh. Okay.
He didn't know in the American translation they had changed God Gundam to Burning Gundam until somebody told him after like they did it, and he was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Doubly works now.
Right. Yeah, that's just how it works. Also, I don't think Japanese people actually concern themselves with American translations.
Well, that depends on the one.
It depends on your director.
Yeah, because Shinichiro Watanabe says the English version of Cowboy Bebop is better than the Japanese version.
And
I mean,
the English version of the English version of Black Lagoon is more accurate than the Japanese version.
I think so too. But...
Yeah, because it's kind of weird to hear a Japanese chick just say "damn, fuck." Take it seriously.
Well, there's that part, but like the people speaking other languages speak the proper language.
It's weird when I'm listening to the
version.
subtitles, then like she's speaking in English, but it sounds like she's actively struggling. Like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing.
Hey, it still got one of the
the
dub still has one of my. Oh, sorry, the sub still has one of my favorite moments of the show, where she shoots that dude in the bowling alley or whatever.
Oh yeah. So one of my.
Or the guy's trying to say, "I give up, I give up, I give up." She blows his fucking head off.
Yeah, but she says it like in such a horrible like English accent or whatever. It's just like I can't.
Like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You trying to come on, bam.
Also,
she is from Chicago.
She's from New York.
The whole thing
I thought she's
about
whatever.
No, she's from New York. The whole thing about like the Chinglish jokes don't even work in the Japanese dub.
Oh my god.
So
I think I know who I'm cosplaying now.
Oh yeah, there's moderate.
What are you gonna go as Rock?
No, he's gonna go
yeah.
as. Oh no, wait, really? I thought you were gonna go as what's his face?
Dutch.
Yeah, as Dutch. I mean, I can go as Dutch. All I have to do is like cut my hair a little bit.
Nah, I'm doing that, but Kids Next Door is part of a group or something. But
Yes. I have volunteered to do a Kids Next Door cosplay, so.
All right.
All right. But back to this really. Yeah, I think I am 2, right?
Number 2, because I don't think anybody else must shake their head to be number 1.
He's the Australian dude. I don't want to be him.
Well, that's going to be Morgan. That's already been taken.
Morgan is claimed number 1. All right,
No,
but yeah,
Morgan's
so
number 4.
4. So the box art they chose, was the EX model cam. So that is actually really nice. It is the nicest looking one of the 3 that they could pick from.
It's also the most realistic one of you trying to get today. Like B Club, I don't even know if B Club still exists.
Yep.
Like,
all right.
I love some B Club stuff. B Club does some awesome stuff. But finding B Club stuff is, do you have pockets?
Shut up, LGT.
Like, it's like, oh, do you have pockets? Okay. How deep are your pockets?
Look, anytime I see the words resin model kit, I'm trained from Games Workshop to know that it is about to be a nightmare of both expense and assembly.
Well, okay. Assembly, I won't say is too hard, especially if you have any basic modeling skills. Like I'm not talking about like Gundam modeling skills. I'm talking about if you've done tanks or planes and stuff like that. You know, cement and doing stuff like that. I've never really had a problem with resin stuff like that because I've done like I've done mods for like model weapons kits for planes that are all like resin kits and everything. So resin, they're expensive and they take a lot of work, and you have to wear a respirator when doing it because resin dust is toxic.
My model is actively trying to kill me while I build it.
You're not wrong.
Look. All right, thanks, Luigi. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I might use you for flying tank practice. We'll see how that goes.
That might be the only model kit, like the only time where you'll find me sanding inside my spray booth.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to deal with that. But a lot of resin clubs, especially like simp models, they do a lot of really cool. I got tons of simp. Some of the mods I did on that what's it called, on the Gerber Tetra, that was resin mods from Simp, and Simp stands for Super Indoor Man Products.
Yes, it does.
So
onto go ahead.
Yeah. I was like, you have Simp, and then you have God, I'm trying to think of some of the other like resin brands, like actual ones that do a lot of stuff. But Simps are easy to find if you're on the East Coast, because most hobbies, a lot of the like Hobby USA and everything, carry their stuff.
Yeah. But to hop into the game really quickly, they added a lot. So I guess the simplest thing to actually describe is what's called the operator base now. So you now have a squad-wide benefit tool. Basically, depending on your squad's primary attribute or your squad's word tags, you can now like define a general boost to assign to like a squad of mobile suits. So not only are they encouraging you to it's not synchronize, make things work together, to build a squad that works well together, but they're like encouraging you to like now match traits along that, and then you have a bonus for developing the deeper catalog of the parts that you have. So explaining it quickly and poorly, basically you define a number of sheets for attribute and a tag, and then you assign a pilot to that collection, and then you basically go line by line. It gives you a number of attributes to meet. Is it going to be mass production, for space, amphibious, or ace exclusive, which is the selection I have here. And then they give you an additional bonus if all the parts that you put in that category are from the same series, and they give you another bonus if all of those are actually the same part type. So it'd be the melee, ranged weapon, back part, legs, so on and so forth. And then you have a free column where you can kind of like mix it up, where you have a part that matches a trait, but matches the trait of a part that matches the main category, but it's different. It's very deep, very complex. Someone at some point somewhere is going to do a super deep dive explaining this. I'm not the one that does that sort of content, so I'm just here to say this exists now. It's actually kind of cool. The better that you build out your operator base, the more of a bonus it gives to your squad over time. So the next big addition that's come in to sort of a gameplay feature wise is Mission Creator. So now you can go in and develop your own missions, from name, giving it an like saying like what type it is. So you can do like an homage mission, a for fun mission that's just funny, a new type mission for like extreme engagement. I don't know if we'll have enough time this week to really go in and build out a mission, but I'm kind of excited that that's a feature in the game now. But let's see. let's go in and check out some of the popular ones. There are a number of missions that are laid out by the game maker itself. I need to go look those up. I would have done it if I was more prepared, but that's not here or there. We're gonna go take my event squad out. And I can better display some of the new features that are also have been added to the game from a gameplay standpoint. So I guess I'll introduce you to the mobile suits while we go through them this time. So our main one we have up right now is the Fatless NT8. Oh god. Of course, piloted by Shiro Mada, with his oddly accurate assault jump type. So a new thing in the game is, on top of everything else, you can now mid-battle switch the mobile suit that you're engaging in. So you enter in with a arena of 3, and at any point in time during the fight, if you need someone's skill to be ready and at use, you can switch which mobile suit you're using now. That like made me really happy. Like, I don't know why. It's such a small thing to like be able to actively switch out. I actually really like that mission. So that one gave you a preview of all of the new AI pilots as well. So 1 week we'll do some development and come up with our own missions. Another small quality of life. Ooh, come on now. Hi, here. There we go. Sorry. Another new small quality of life improvement that we do have is the quick menu has been updated. So you've added a bunch of the normal spaces that people have been complaining have not been quickly accessible. So your gift box, the achievement menu, the grove hanger, the crew page, and the alternation page are now like rolled into it. I don't know how much more they can do, because if this gets much bigger, it's just going to eat up the whole screen, and it might as well not be a quick menu anymore. And as far as improvements, quality of life changes, those are kind of the big ones. Yeah, that's what we got as far as like new stuff in the update. Other gameplay things that have changed: the cost cap, all gone now. Build what you want, take it out, break people's faces. Going through the mobile suits that I start during that mission. First one is the Fatless NT8, as a full armor Atlas Gundam with the EZ8 chest and backpack and machine guns, along with like the Atlas shield and a few other components with the NT1 Gundam arms. Let's just say somehow, some way, Shiro Mada was able to scramble this mobile suit together based on stuff that the Federation just dumped off somewhere in Southeast Asia. Next one is the Psycho Atlas. They found Norris Packard's desiccated and slightly destroyed body and stuffed him into a reused new type system, along with scrap Atlas Gundam parts. And then it's the Phallus W. Bernie secretly survived and decided to go off and live with.
What did you name that mobile suit?
Huh?
What did you name that mobile suit?
Phallus.
I was wondering when somebody was going to catch on.
Thank you.
No,
thank
no.
you.
See, here's the thing. I was walking down the hallway, and I heard what he said, and I was like, "No, that's not what he said."
Sir, this is too much.
Are you dead ass right now?
Me or Cam?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, no, it's basically just a full armor Gundam with an Atlas Gundam head. Nothing really special for it.
Okay.
But it's piloted by Bernie, because I just didn't have anything else to do with him and I needed it. But of all that, the main reason that I wanted to be here, the reason this week's so important to me, how the hell do you say this man's name? Demezeri?
Who, the pilot of the Hildolfr?
Yeah. Is it Lieutenant? I know it's Lieutenant. Is it Lieutenant Sonin? Major Sonin.
Yeah. I always just call him Major Sonin.
Yeah, Major Sonin. Yeah, I was trying to
like,
figure out this man's first name.
Like that, literally, like even when like you see him like in a few other reference things, it like says like Major Sonin.
Yep. But we have the last hurrah of Zeonic tanks.
Which is funny considering it was built 7 years before the war.
Wait, the Hildolfr was built 7 years before?
It was built in 0072, but they canceled it.
If you're looking at it right now, this is of course not a standard Hildolfr. So the Hildolfr parts that you do get are the chest, which includes the head, the arms, the legs, which are the tread section, and that's it. It's 4 parts. Oh, excuse me. And the dream of everyone else building a Xeon mobile suit, the dual 105mm Zaku machine guns.
I'm sorry, what caliber did you say?
105.
That's wrong.
30.
Zaku's machine guns are 120s.
See, the Hildolfr weapon, is equipped with a 105mm Zaku type machine gun, which is modified version of the one used by the 05B Zaku. The gun is stored inside the main body of the tank. Can only be used when mobile mode. Can also use the 120 from the 06.
The 105 is from a Zaku 1. The 120 is, which is the drum magazine one, is from the Zaku 2.
Yeah, in the reference for it on the wiki, they call it both the 105 and the 120.
Well, because it does have both of them. But yeah, the 120 is the
120 is the top mounted drum, and the 105 is the side mounted drum.
Side mounted one, because I'm looking at one of my Zaku 1 like model kits right now.
Yeah, in the OVA, the weapon it is equipped with when it initially comes up is the side mounted drum one.
Yeah,
and it picks up a 120 off of a downed Zaku 2.
In battle operation, it starts with the 120, but I guess that's just because they didn't want to do the model for it.
Yeah, let me bring up the content page. So like, if you look at it like from the clips in the OVA, you'll see it has like one side drum mount and then one top drum mount. But they just went with dual 105s in the game, so now we have dual Zaku machine guns to throw on anything that we want.
The Zaku 1 machine gun, it was such a bad one. That's why it was replaced. Like, literally, Zaku, like, if you want the evolution of the Zaku weaponry, it's the 105, and it was like, okay, this is decent, but it's not that good. Then they get the 120 on the Zaku 2, and then they were like, oh, wait, we can make a gun that has more puncture power and a smaller round, and that's when, like, they started making the 80mm submachine gun one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what you find on, like, all your Gelgoog Marines and everything.
Yeah, that's your mobile suit size MP5.
I mean, you wouldn't call it an MP5. It doesn't look like the MP5 at all.
80. Gelgoog Marine. Which one am I thinking about that looks like an MP5? Is that the one that's on What's the actual super Nazi looking one?
Are you talking about? Are you talking about the Gear Zulu? But that uses one that looks like the STG-44.
Ah, sorry.
You mean the
getting my
Gyaradoga. That's
German. Yeah, I'm getting my German submachine guns mixed up.
I'm dying.
Well, the STG-44 was an assault rifle. First one.
Doesn't matter. I know what he means.
I'm getting my German weapons mixed up. I'm sorry. As I said, it's secret weapons of the Zeonic front. What? Is MS Igloo not secret weapons of the Zeonic front?
No, it's more like failed designs of the Zeonic front.
Is that also not what secret weapons of the Third Reich
which
is?
Igloo, hold on, which Igloo are we talking about?
We're talking about one.
Okay.
The Hildolfr was a canceled project. The Zuda was hey, we made an ultra fast mobile suit, but it explodes.
It's like, yeah, it's woefully unreliable.
But like, if we think about like what a lot of the episodes of like secret weapons of the Third Reich are, is like, here are projects that the Nazis came up with but canceled, or projects they came up with but didn't work the way they wanted.
Oh, most of those were resource things, didn't work. Like the mouse they got it working. It was just too heavy.
That sounds like it didn't work.
Move.
We're arguing about semantics. We're arguing about semantics. We're using different meanings of the word work. Work as in it moved, but it was garbage, so it wouldn't work. Or as it was basically already outdated, or it didn't make any goddamn sense.
Well, it was one of those things where like, okay, cool. Here's this.
Or my personal favorite, there was no fucking way we were going to be able to run this thing. Why the fuck did we waste resources on this?
Which is what the mouse's situation was, because they built one that was like, okay, this thing is kind of
This
slow.
thing is really, this thing's really big and awesome. We can't use it though.
Because there wasn't a single bridge in Europe they could drive it across, which is hilarious if you think logistically. We're gonna build the biggest tank ever.
We have no bridges or rails that can carry us to the battlefield.
Absolute madman.
But
it's like,
so much for the fucking master.
What's it called?
Get off your bike.
The little rocket plane. That one worked.
But it exploded, didn't it?
Wait, which one? You talking about the one that like fired on a rocket, but it can only stay up for like 2 minutes or whatever and glided down?
Sounds like a Zuda to me.
No,
well, it didn't explode, so it wasn't.
I'm joking.
Yeah, no, the Zuda was, hey,
it was the square root of useless, though. It was the square root of useless.
Yeah, Zuda was like, we made the, like,
that Saturn booster.
Yeah, we made the, like, the fastest mobile suit in space, and then it explodes.
So, yeah, but is it reliable? Is it reliable?
Yeah, no, that's...
And then, you just cut the footage of them just exploding while saluting at the end there. Rest in power. You were a fucking idiot.
Rest in piss, you Nazi piece.
Yeah, rest in piss, you Nazi fuck.
Igloo had some really cool stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's literally cool stuff. The CG animation.
I mean, also you get things like, you get, oh yeah, look, here's, God, I'm trying to think of the, what was that, what was the white Zaku one? The white ogre?
Oh,
that's in 2, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the guy they were fighting with the ground dudes, and they were getting just absolutely done.
Because that is, oh god. And then,
so Ted, did you actually watch, because I sent you the episode of MS Igloo that this is referring to?
No, you didn't, because I told you yesterday, you sent me a link to a group, not at the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, it was in the group.
I can't watch a group.
Should have joined the group. No, it's fine. I understand.
What the hell did you send him a picture of?
No, I sent him a link to the group where they posted the
He sent me a bunch of Momo and then I couldn't watch anything.
He sent you a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared has a bad habit of doing that.
I
Thinking
forget
people are just
things
going to
are-
keep joining groups.
Yeah, we're not all. I mean, I'm a degenerate, but that doesn't mean
that one
everybody else
wasn't.
is
That one wasn't.
No,
in a
it's not
degenerate
even
group.
a degenerate thing. He just keeps like sending groups to like hey, and it's like, oh, you'd have to join this Facebook group. Me, nah.
That's fine. Like if I forget it's in a group, I'm sorry, and like don't worry about it then.
No, I just finished Thunderbolt. That's all I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
was that good? I know you loved it.
Who, me?
No.
Yes, you.
Well, he said no. He said I know you loved it. Like I didn't say anything otherwise about it, so I wasn't sure who he was talking to.
I'm talking to you. You're the only one who hasn't watched it.
Well, I didn't hate it. I did.
Honestly,
I don't know.
that's probably the best we can get out of him tonight. So I'm not gonna push.
No, like I didn't hate it. It just I don't know. I feel like they're well. Let me say this here. Like I did like the animation. It wasn't as good as Hathaway, of course, but it's older, so I expected that.
It's because everybody from Hathaway is from the Thunderbolt team because they pulled them all from the stupid production.
Hey, it's not stupid.
That happens.
Well, so Thunderbolt 2, Bandit Flower
well,
ends on a cliffhanger.
Well, here's the thing.
So.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing about it. There's a couple of things.
It's
I'm
so
a little confused by.
tanky. Sorry, I'm just appreciating it is a tank that is, and I can kill people with shovels.
Nice.
Indeed. But I'm confused as to why, and I'm pretty sure the resident Gundam expert is going to explain this to me. Why am I seeing such advanced suits if this is supposed to be like the year 0080?
Oh, you're talking about with all the extra arms and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Cam talk about it.
All right, so Thunderbolt has like this weird, like disparity thing where it's like, wait a minute, why is this a thing when the end of the war? Like you look at the other mobile suits from the end of the war, and they seem like there's a weird technological separation between what's going on in the main part of the war and then what's happening over inside 4. And the way that they like try and describe it is that, oh yeah, the what's it called? The More Brotherhood was like buying all the experimental tech from the Earth Federation.
I see where the R&D budget went.
Like,
well, what they're saying is the More Brotherhood is funding the Federation's R&D budget.
So they have all these advanced. That's why I was confused about the timeline, saying like these suits look way too advanced for the 1-year war.
it's December. Like it is December.
It's the literal end of the war. So
Yeah.
everyone has their most advanced stuff. So Xeon is bringing out, hey, we've been testing this thing. We're not quite sure how a psycho device works, but
that maybe long range beam snipers might be important in other theaters of the war. Besides this
well,
one?
no, the big guns are deployed elsewhere.
You understand?
Oh, big
So
guns
do you-
are like in the like you don't see them in the series because most of the series stuff is old. But in the mangas and stuff, like for like that show, like other 1-year war stuff, yeah, Xeon uses big guns in other places.
Okay, just making sure. Again, that's been a while since I've seen a majority of these Gundam series. I'm just feeling like there's a discrepancy in the suit design and the time period. That's what was throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, some people like to say like, oh, Thunderbolt takes place in a branch reality. I reject that violently.
It's 100% the same reality.
It's 100% same. Because matter of fact,
I just didn't know how they were explaining it.
Okay.
And another part of it is like if you look at like how the extra arms and the shields and stuff like that work, they're not like smart at all. It's just we put more shields on it so it can fly through a debris field, and it just kind of sits in one place. And
yeah, that's the thing. Like I really did not see what was so special about the full armor Gundam. It just seemed like a regular RX-79, RX-78 with more shields.
that is literally
more
all it
shields.
is.
It's literally
and a bigger beam rifle.
That's about it.
RX-78 high mobility. Like,
Gotcha. Wait, didn't they do a full armor RX-78?
Yes.
There is an old full armor RX-78.
Okay.
But that's,
right.
that's why if you look at like Gundam designations, you'll see RX-78 full armor, which is FA-78, and then you'll see FA-78 Thunderbolt version.
Ah, gotcha. That
Yeah.
explains that.
So the other thing is that you'll see. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm saying I do. Well, I'm just going over everything I've seen so far. The music aspect of it, I liked, but that's why I did that comment that someone at Sunrise just watched Cowboy Bebop and decided to just throw mecha in it. But I didn't have a problem with it. There were some musical scores that sounded like nails on a chalkboard for some reason. Don't know why they were doing that.
Free fucking jazz.
Freeform jazz. Nigga, what the
Let me
fuck?
actually go down through this because this is actually a really interesting thing. So, one of the things, like one of the whole themes of it, if you notice, Daryl was listening to like this doo-wop like pop, would have been like pop during the 50s. And the whole idea behind that is that this is the music that Xeon's promoting, as in like this is, you know, a cultural, you know, like
Renaissance.
It's the culture war.
this is our, it's like, you know, a unified ideal and everything. Meanwhile, EO's jazz is free-flowing, separate, you know, lacking form, which is what it's supposed to describe the Federation as.
Ah, so it's supposed to be an allegory.
Yeah,
it's really cool music, but we have no idea what the fuck we're doing. We're just playing it by ear right now, babe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I enjoyed the music, but I
outside.
just did not see the point of it being, like, it didn't really feel like it had anything to do with the actual series. It was just a thing that they added.
It's a side story.
Hey, well, the funniest thing is, it's so funny because I really was hoping they would animate Thunderbolt the first time I read it, because they show EO drumming in the cockpit, and like it's like you know, they talk about him listening to jazz, but at the time I didn't know what exactly, you know, it was like he was like, yeah, he listens like freeform jazz.
How freeform we talking?
How freeform we talking? Then the anime comes out and I hear the soundtrack and it's amazing, and I actually have the soundtrack for Thunderbolt on vinyl.
Yeah, I will say the only bit of the soundtrack that like actively loses me is the assault on dried fish, where you get that like that super weird electronic music part.
Okay, thank you for pointing that. That's what I'm talking about. What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
that came out of nowhere.
Oh, one of the best things that I can say about the second bit of Thunderbolt is one of the songs for the ending credits is a cover of Nina Simone's "Feeling Good," and I was so floored.
What?
The first day I heard that, I was like, wait a minute, I know this song. I'm like, holy shit, it's "Feeling Good." Like, you look, there is a to shout out to like the jazz lover in me, okay? Having a cover of a Nina Simone song in a Gundam series, 10 out of 10.
All right, so I'm sorry. One quick thing, I'm gonna have to turn this up because small details I'm really appreciating. As you drive around, you hear like the diesel engine and the treads. But the main reason I wanted to do this, I'm gonna make this tank fly.
I'm sorry, what?
So the backpack I have on this is the backpack from the Psycho Zaku. So it does like the Bump of the Living Dead, where it like flies around and shoots it with all the various weapons in the backpack. So people have been making tank flying compilations of various like high mobility backpacks on the Hildolfr. Also, the final fight in this one is 3 Zaku 2s.
Oh, the captured Zaku 2s from Igloo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice one.
Yeah, I like that attribution there. That was cute. So my goal is I want to see this tank do some more weird and wild shit.
Yeah,
So
look, I want Thunderbolt to get like it's like the continuation into like the desert arc and everything. Cause I like my, you know, Goof custom with a flight backpack. Like a hover flight backpack. It's really cool.
I gotta say, I really love the concept of the Atlas. Didn't think I would.
Oh,
like
did you
all
actually
that
watch
much,
it?
but yeah, I just said I did. That's what we're discussing.
Oh no, I didn't know if you kept watching on to Bandit Flower.
No, I did, but apparently that's where it ends because there's nothing else.
Yeah, that's why Cam is mad, because the team that was doing that is now working on Hathaway.
Oh no, those rat bastards! But yeah, that's where it ended. Like, hey, look, it's this chick that was shot in the gut by an asshole because she was too incompetent, and now she's back.
So it's not necessarily 100% that she was incompetent. It was also that, so the side 4 was a pretty strict, what's that word, where a stratified society, and she was part of the upper class there, along with EO and the blue-haired glasses friend whose name I cannot remember.
Yep, their families practically built all the colonies inside 4. That is stupid amounts of money.
Yeah, well, all I can say is old dude straight up iced her ass. Well, initially when we thought she was dead.
Nope, come back at
saying like it's
some
you're the
cult
reason why all
in
this
Southeast
happened.
Asia.
Bam. But I will say, I think the most fucked up part was that EO's friend trying to appeal to the Zeons about when they were about to blow everything up. Say, hey, we're trying to stop this war, only for them to get vaporized by a beam saber.
Yo,
Because he was following them long enough. That was some fucked up shit.
That hey, it is like, you know, I totally understand what's her name regressing to childhood after witnessing something like that.
Yeah, that guy single-handedly broke her brain. I was like, oh man, you were completely faking that. What a dick.
oh. Yeah, I don't know why. This is like my 3rd time watching Thunderbolt. I really didn't think until like this time that he was like serious, that he actually like faked that. I thought like, oh no, they like just snuck that shit in behind him. I was like, oh wait, no.
No, like his reaction after saying you did it, and he puts his helmet back on, like, oh wow, ass.
So on the menu now for the backpack is the what is it called? What's that other one? Oh come on, let me do it. Yeah. Phoenix Wing from God, what is that? My brain is mush at this point for whatever reason. It's the backpack off of one of the unicorn Gundams. The Phoenix, yeah, it's the Phoenix backpack.
Oh,
wow.
Phoenix.
I'm really that dumb. My brain really is like, no, it's the Phoenix. What's the mobile suit? Ah!
It happens when
The mobile suit of, hey guys, we're gonna put this super powerful new type in there. Her puts her in mobile suit. Bye guys.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah. Pretty much went full on Goku and then traveled the cosmos.
Like, my favorite thing though is the Federation was just like, let's just pretend that we didn't lose the unicorn Gundam.
Nope, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all.
So like, well, there goes $20 billion in taxpayers' money.
Well, look, that's
Hey,
lot
at least
easier.
at this
That's
point,
a lot easier to say you
Was
lost
it-
a mobile suit.
was
than
it
to say you
Anaheim
lost
or the Federation at
literally
this point?
billions of people on a colony, on a planet.
Nigga, are we gonna have to shoot you? Why are you talking about this shit again?
What?
Look,
Why don't you tell me why the Fenix is parked at such an odd angle on side 6
What is a Phoenix? What is
across
that?
the solar system?
What are you
I'm
talking
so
about?
mad she literally, hey guys, look. And guys, what's the top speed of the unicorn? Why? It just broke the speed of light. What? You just see a rainbow.
And he's gone.
Well, that's
Can you
good. They
imagine
made
like, all the engineering? Can you imagine the engineering team? All right, we're about to watch this baby's first flip.
Where'd it go?
Soft headset slams it down on desk.
Like,
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Would you be like? You'd be mad that it's gone, but you'd be like, dude.
Pretty impressed. We built
right.
job,
Our mobile suit was able to survive the speed of light.
First of all, the thing is, it's like, hey guys, what did we learn with psycho frames? They're bullshit. Like that is what Char practically taught.
What are psycho frames, the nanomachines of the Gundam universe?
Yes.
Kinda.
It's new type
Psycho
space magic
frames,
bullshit. Come on now.
Yeah, except this time they don't block you out when you say the la low.
I gotta say this: if I was an engineer in the Gundam universe, I'm pretty sure I'd be wanting to contemplate like suicide all the time because one or two things happen to the suits I designed: they either get stolen or they get shot down on their first sortie.
I mean,
now that's
more than likely.
psycho
Well,
frames.
to be fair, if you're a Xeon guy, you don't have to worry. You're gonna get blown up.
First, let's talk about the one engineer who we got to watch. See who we got to watch watching her baby get destroyed when Ko took the GPO-1 into space without the full burning impact.
Hey sir, it came back.
Yeah, but Ko wasn't it. Look, Ko is probably the worst pilot of all time.
You lost 3 Gundams in 12 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably one of the worst Gundam pilots of all time.
I mean, is that a representation of the character, or is that just a representation of time constraints?
It's a representation of the character.
Like, gets GPO-1.
He didn't really get better.
Gets GPO-1.
Chuck is a better pilot than him.
Goes in, yeah. Chuck kept his GM cannon the whole season. Not only
he
that,
really did. He really
Burning
did.
is a way better pilot, and he only died
Chuck
because
got
of
girl
memes.
him out of it too. But
bro,
look,
Ko might be the worst pilot in all of UC.
Let's go through Cosmo. Like, gets the GPO-1.
The only pilot I can think of that could be worse is Kotz.
All right,
but then again, Kotz was able to shoot people down.
I don't know. I think
what about
sucks.
like how good do you want to say?
No, Faw's
Shiro
way
Amada
better than
is actually.
Faw's way better than Ko.
Shiro Amada took down several mobile suits with a ball.
Yeah, Shiro's like
Right,
top
that's
tier. Shiro's
actually really good. All right, you're right. Shiro's actually really good.
Shiro's Shiro's at the top tier.
Shiro just
the guy with his
not just non-new types, but like period.
Shiro's a top tier pilot. Seriously, go watch Battle in 3 Dimensions.
That's fair.
Shiro beat a dude with his own arm.
No.
Beat a man with his own arm for love.
He pulled what I
do for love.
He pulled a Philip J. Fry and beat the man that cut his arm off. Well, no,
not only that,
he
fought Norris underwater and forced Norris to retreat. Like, Norris is a really good pilot. So
now, admittedly, that fight against the Goof was not exactly the most fair fight.
Norris stopped them.
He survived. Yeah, he survived though, so that's enough.
Yeah, after his Gundam got shut down,
he survived though.
Like Norris
still lived.
10 mobile suits.
That's more than Norris can say. Where's that nigga Norris? Oh, that's tough.
Look, I got that nigga in a psycho reuse device. Come on now.
Like that's you gotta give it like Norris bullied 10 mobile suits that one day. Like
he really did.
Not only that, actually, that was 10 mobile suits during that sortie because he had been out there earlier that day. Remember, he had gone to restock.
That's it. He had already taken.
He went in to rearm and refuel, and he just wanted to show that he had upgraded his suit with the voice control unit, so he could go and say "goof" to me, and that bitch would come.
Well,
he had the big O system.
He knew. Look, like he was like, "I'm gonna go buy the Kurger in some time."
Sir, all right, I really like this. Throwing the fucking rebake. Oh my god, Gushin rebake. Forearm combat back onto the Hildolfr is fun.
tossing the X or whatever.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, the forearm one where it like throws them up
Yeah.
in the air, fights them with all 4 of your arms, and then throws them back to ground, and you stomp on them with your treads.
Yeah. So Shiro is a really good pilot. So that's like.
Okay,
That was one of the
I
things.
retract that. I'm just thinking about sliding down a building. Well, that was impressive, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
Firing
certainly
all
it
machine
certainly
guns.
looked impressive. It certainly looked impressive.
Right. But
Cheryl's like, hey, that's a nice beam rifle. I'm just gonna use this machine gun though.
think about it.
Yeah.
Cole decided to take the GPO-1 out into space and got bullied by Seema. Like
Yeah, he did.
she was
She
like
wasn't even trying to kill that man. Just hilarious.
she was just like, he's in my way, and just straight up bullied the GPO-1. Then, matter of fact, think about it. He actually got the GPO-1 messed up twice because he got it caught by the Valvaro. Think about it. When they get the full burning and he fights the Valvaro mobile
I saw
armor,
that.
and
I'm
it
putting the build
grabs
burning
him.
back on there. I'm gonna go dig that one out next.
So
Sorry.
So he, but yeah, the full burning was mostly in one piece after that. So that's then he loses the full burning against the GPO-2, which I'll give him credit. He was able to tie Gato in a beam saber fight. That's the only thing I'll give him credit for on that. And then you lose the GPO-3 when you in your fight at the end. And matter of fact, let's remember, he didn't even get the win. He didn't even get the W over Gato. Gato crashed into the bridge of the ship. He suicided.
Yep.
Woo, the fault, baby.
Like,
Yeah, so literally Ko is
oh, is
one of the
absolutely
like I said, Ko is one of the worst Gundam pilots, period.
Oh,
Like-
sorry. Thinking about crashing into bridges of ships did remind me of one thing. How nasty Daryl was as soon as he got in. Sorry, 1 second. Long Shadow says to the topic. Ko gets his revenge on Chima though. Her death is brutal. That's more the universe getting revenge on Chima.
That's more
Undeservedly. but-
revenge. That's
Undeservedly. The universe
Hold
like
on.
putting the final. Excuse me. I said it wrong.
That's
The
not even
universe
the universe
putting.
getting revenge on Shima. That's just the universe once again fucking Shima.
Yeah, there we
was the
go. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Sorry, I
that was
misspoke.
just the final fuck you to Seema. Like,
Rest in power, Smith.
Rest
Can
in
you
power,
imagine-
queen.
Better.
Rest in power, queen.
Yeah.
you go do a mission, and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna launch this rocket into this colony. Don't get told it's nerve gas, and then after that, get written off as a war criminal by Xeon.
I would say like step 1 of launching rocket into civilian area already sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
At
I'll
least,
give her
at least they're firing rockets and not goddamn.
right.
Station.
She's thinking, okay, I'm firing a rocket into a colony. Bad, but not gas bad. Fires
It's bad, but it's
All
like
right.
it's like Tony Stark. Let's be fair. This is not the worst thing I've ever fired at a human population.
all right, really quick. So by popular demand, I'm about to take out the build burning backpack to do the how can against someone using the Hildolfr. So this is going to be entertainment.
That's one of those things where I'm like, okay, cool. You know, Seema got screwed over because immediately Xeon was like, she's a war criminal. Seema, the fuck you mean?
I believe the what is it? The
It's one
John
of those,
Walker
"Hey, God,
Captain
this was
America
your-
speech
this
is
was
appropriate
your-
here. You made me. I only did what you wanted me to
Hang
do.
on, this whole operation was your idea.
Right. That,
You stay in
right.
Wonderland.
That Anakin before talking to Obi-Wan, this is your idea. Like, but no, they screwed Seema over. And seriously, if you ever go read the transcription of her radio drama, it is tragic. Like, I understand why she went space pirate. I totally understand it. I also understand why she stole a bunch of Go-Go Marines before she did it.
Well, you just do that on GP.
Alright, dude.
Don't lie to us. You do that just for the fun.
I would. True. I absolutely would. But Sima got screwed. Nope,
Not in the way
nobody in
that
that
any of
series.
us want to.
Look, nobody in that series got screwed more than burning. Like that was the most bullshit death of that series.
Oh,
Burning was raising every single death.
sir, this is ridiculous. Why is this tank doing this?
Burning did raise every death flag, but this man figures out what Operation Stardust is. Oh my god! GM custom explodes.
Burning South, god damn it, sir.
Yeah, that's South burning. The South is burning red. It tells me what Operation Stardust is. Or something.
The South is burning red. General Grant is on his way.
Look, hey, since we're on the topic of
Thank you.
0083, can we talk about Super Bowl winning quarterback Dick Allen?
God damn, Richard.
He could have did everything. Yeah, tricky Dick Allen.
Tricky Dick Allen went for 80 yards for a completion in the last Super Bowl before America became a wasteland.
Yeah.
It didn't even become a wasteland until Stardust Memory when the colony fell in the middle of the heartland.
Oh wow, we like destroyed that squad too fast. I wanted to do how Ken again because that was really cool.
Like that's the most screwed up thing about it. It was like, oh yeah, where'd that colony go from 0083? Middle of the fucking United States. Kinda did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, it actually hit its target.
Operation British finally hit its target.
3 years later, yeah, we did it.
Like, oh my god. That is just something, you know? It's actually, you know what's funny? Only place that didn't get fucked over, let's see. Africa didn't get fucked over by a colony drop.
Were nukes used in Africa?
Not that I'm aware of, not that was shown. I don't remember any in the manga. But it's like Dublin got a colony dropped on it.
Oh yeah, Dublin. Oh yeah, Ireland had like a major.
God damn it!
Yeah,
I wanted to do another run of it, but I keep getting knocked out by the rest of my squad.
That was the one time Neo Zeon threw a colony and actually hit its target.
What was in Ireland that they wanted to take out? The World Banking Organization?
Federation base, and like
base.
that was mainly like Haman like proving a point.
Proving a point. Proving a point. Hey, guess what we did? We learned how to do orbital mechanics better. We can aim.
Yeah. Because it was like the home of the Federation at the time. And she was like, alright, here you go. Have a colony.
Y'all hold that.
Yeah, hold this colony for me.
So yeah, there's Haman threw a colony on Dublin. Sydney decided to catch a colony.
Because the colony that hit Sydney, that was aimed at North America.
No, that was aimed at South America. It was aimed for Jabura.
Yeah, that was aimed at Jabura.
That's right.
Yeah. But they had their math wrong and it missed.
Well, okay, it was partly they had the math wrong, partly it got blown to hell.
Yeah, the Federation started
it blown to hell to where it broke up in orbit, or when it was entering orbit.
Yeah, and it turned and then hit Australia. Tough.
Oh my god.
Poor.
Then
it's Christmas in Australia. I mean, it's summer in Australia right now.
No. Sydney was absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, mate. I used to love going to Sydney.
No. He was like, yeah, it's really cold down in Sydney right now. The Federation guy runs in and goes, wait a minute, it's summer in Australia. But not the fact that Sydney was literally had a colony dropped on it 11 months earlier.
I mean, to be fair, It would also be red hot from all of the nuclear explosion reaction.
But it'd
from
also
the
be
colony
cool
blown
because it's
up
now
there.
underwater.
Yeah, the largest crater.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Largest crater.
That's true.
In humankind. But then it's like, okay, cool. There's your two. There's like two. There's your first colony drop. Second colony drop, like I said, is no, sorry, that's third colony drop because the second one is the one that hit the United States during Stardust Memory.
Oh, also thing that missed last week, the word tag was Xeon. So I build what I wanted to call the Super Zaku or the Talku. It's a Zaku on top of Sinanju legs. So it's just like a super tall Zaku.
Oh my god. But yeah, so you have colony drop in 0079, colony drop in 0083, colony drop in 0088. Like, then you're good for a while.
Until they wanted to release the bugs on Earth in 90, was it 90? No, it was
Well,
10 something. It's not a colony, but it's still a human extermination weapon.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't on Earth. That's not like F91
No, the goal was F91 didn't take place on Earth, but the goal was to release them on Earth.
But they didn't even get anywhere close. It was
They didn't
remained
make
on
it that
colony.
far.
Yeah, so one colony, man. Titans gassed more colonies than that.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, if you really think about it, like, at least at the beginning, F91 is just a small border dispute that happens. It's outside of, like, the Federation literally at the beginning of F91 says, oh, it's just a fight between two colonies out there on the fringes. We'll let them fight it out. We'll come out there if we need to.
Like, oh, okay, cool.
Alright, I'm gonna do this quick friends battle against Luigi, and then we're gonna talk about some degenerate shit for a little bit, and then we're probably gonna wrap it up for the night.
No, like, Igloo has some of my favorite stuff in it, like watching Federation soldiers trying to take down, mobile suits before they had mobile suits.
Yep. Because that's
Or
more
like
or
that-
less the entire point of Igloo 2, which was like Federation soldiers just like, holy shit, this is really bad.
Yeah, it looks like, okay. Yeah, you have the Federation's tank, which does have a round that can, penetrate a Zaku and everything. But the Zaku's machine gun fires the same round as that tank, rapid fire. Like,
Yeah, like that's the thing that I always like to keep coming back to whenever we talk about this. The Zaku could not find, I may have mistyped, 1 second. E F Z, I did V, not B. But yeah, the Zaku's machine gun is an M1A1 Abrams main gun on full auto. Like, that's a lot of fuck you up right there.
slaps down that drum mag.
God.
Get ready to die, boy.
You ready to die? Alright, I'm using a bad Dark Star, so we'll see what happens. I need to like update all my builds.
One of my favorite quotes from Stardust Memory about the GM custom. He's like, a super known for being absolutely remarkable for being not remarkable at all. Because it doesn't do anything great, but it does everything good.
Sometimes it's all you need. It's a lot better than making a lot of useless shit and then having good soldiers get exploded because you want to make a cool mobile suit that goes stupid fast.
Yeah,
We're gonna develop all the best mobile armors because we need to take out this one mobile suit, this one ship. But what
Oh
about the
yeah,
rest of the
right.
war?
We're gonna put all of our we're gonna take all of our ex-pilots and put them in some backwater just areas or whatever to fight a single experimental mobile suit and a ship that's like magically defeating everybody, and then lose all those guys.
Armor doesn't even like rank in the is a third, only has third most kills in the 1 year war. Like
Yeah, exactly. So they were just throwing all their resources away at one guy. Although to be fair, that's a lot of kills pretty quickly, considering a lot of those other guys
had been fighting the entire war, and Amuro was like 3 months in, boy.
because the two top Federation pilots are Leto Wolf and Kenneth Young, and only one of them survived the 1 year war.
What?
Meanwhile,
It's like
it's still my favorite. Let's remember, Bernice Oguz, the Xeon's #1 pilot of the war, had like 200 mobile suit kills.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, Xeon. Yeah, that makes sense.
Char made a name for himself because what he did at Loon.
Really quick.
Bernice made a name for himself.
He took out a bunch of battleships.
Yeah, Bernice made a name for himself doing stuff the whole war.
This is
and then they were just like, well, all right, Bernice, you're too good. We don't want to lose you on the front lines, so we're gonna have you start training people. And that was back in like November.
Which isn't a bad idea.
I'm just saying, Bernice Oguz, if he had actually stayed in combat, might have broke 300 kills.
He also would have been dead.
And probably.
They were gonna throw him in a mobile armor and hope for the best.
There ain't no fucking problem. Ain't no probably.
Okay.
The way the Solomon and what's it called went, he was gonna be big dead.
Bernice Oguz probably would have wound up like Shin. Like Shin Matsunaga. Hey, Shin, we got this really cool Gelgo Jaeger for you. Come to Axis to pick it up. Okay.
No, they would have put him in the experimental what's it called, mobile suit. Then you got done up by Amuro or some shit. Final battle.
Like,
so that might be a better way for him to go.
Like, I love the fact that the reason why Shin didn't die is because he went to go pick up his new mobile suit, and then it's like, he gets his Gelgo Jaeger, and then he's like...
war's over, dog. You can go home now.
Yeah, war's over. Shin. Well, shit.
But I got my new shiny.
Yeah, but it's useless now.
And then, let's remember, Shin goes from a Gelgo Jaeger to a Gold Zeta Gundam.
So, how did he end up in a Gold Zeta Gundam?
Because he joined AU.
Did he survive Zeta?
Yeah! Yeah, he survived. It's in Evolve. The CGI movie, you need to go watch Evolve. Because that's where... Because he makes the joke about wanting... he's like... About them having him in a Gold Zeta when his nickname is the Gray Wolf. Because he's like, why couldn't it be Gray? But Amuro had the Gray Zeta at that time.
All right.
And
so
Amuro really... Wait, did Beltacha get them to give that to him too, or what?
I think it's sometime. It has to be like sometime after that. Because Amuro's like, if you've ever seen Amuro's like Zeta, it's like gray with like the pink writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
They made a kit for it. It's actually really cool looking. It was one of those. I think it was like one of the older P-Bandai kits.
So there are new anniversary missions that are live. I'm gonna hold off on doing that because I want to do that in a certain way. But what I am ready to participate in, part of the second anniversary, is we're showing your gratitude for our 2nd anniversary. We will be having a huge giveaway campaign, blah, blah, blah. New main story missions, which are the tie-in to Gundam Breaker 3. Crew member recruitment, get items depending on the number of members in your crew at the calculation date. There we go. Popularity contest. The Sun Ocean Swimsuit Popularity Poll campaign will be available until the 27th. We're holding a popularity ranking based on in-game voting missions. So, and official SNS votes. The AI pilot featured in the poll will be available from an exchange at a later date. So, as it was before, you run the mission, you have a single vote. So the question, and this is a vote for whose bikini contest outfit you like the best. So I'm gonna say this now. If you vote for Rin Kodomori, I'm gonna call the FBI on you.
Junk's on you. I'm already on the list.
Good, it'll be your 3rd strike. Go in a hole, degenerate.
Wait, y'all niggas getting strikes? I just get like phone calls or whatever. And, like nobody answers.
Yeah, so Jared, if you go to Studio Feed, I posted a picture of Amuro's and Shin's Zeta Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've seen these.
I know the gray and pink one.
That's pretty cool.
Then there was another one, like the red Zeta Gundam. Can't remember which one, what the number of that one was.
And for me, because Opie over everything, Yuri Ichinose gets my vote.
Wait, hang on. Is there a booty swimsuit?
I guess Rindo Kuzunoha may be your closest one for that one.
Okay, I bet.
Yeah, but Rindo is also like, I gotta like pull back up the VA list, because it had like everyone's CV. I'm gonna use my Hildolfr. See, I think I had it in the Facebook chat a while back. Good quick.
Yuri, that's her name, who piloted that red Zeta that could transform into a dragon. Well, I had like a tail and everything.
I'm trying to find that CV picture. Some more event stuff.
I've never actually seen. I know they probably did it. Yeah, they did do a kit for this one. I've just never seen this one in person.
The goddamn twin GN drives.
Why the hell did Lacus Klein just appear on my screen? Oh, okay.
Girl jumped out and kicked. Oh my god, I can never find what I'm looking for when I need it.
There you go, Jared. This is the red Zeta that Yuri piloted.
That's really pretty. I like it a lot. Alright, let's hit some gotchas and then we're gonna go on and call this a night. That is the wrong button.
Oh wait, before you we call it a night, are we gonna talk about how you're finally meeting Misa and everybody and Mr. Gunpla in your story?
We can, or we can go try to knock out the last few chapters of Breaker 3 so I know what the story is before I meet them in this game.
Okay, fine. Which is weird because I know that means, hey D, when does the story for this take place? Because it can't be after the last DLC.
Why can't it?
Think about the time gap between the final mission. Remember what happens to Robota?
Uh-huh. What about it?
It's a 30-year jump.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like from the very ending to from the ending of gameplay to the ending of the cinematic for the last chapter is 30 years.
So it's probably just gonna be right after.
So,
There's no.
well, it depends. If Robota appears, then it has to be before chapter 5.
There's Robota in the
Yeah.
and
No, Robota doesn't show up in what we've seen so far.
Get that nigga in space.
Uh,
Oh my god.
We have the special AI pilot tickets.
wow.
What's
Okay.
up?
So, I was reading about Shin Matsunaga's Zeta Gundam. They were going to give Shin a gray Zeta. But Hidetaka Tenjin, the designer for Evolve, is colorblind.
Wow.
So they made it orange instead. And so they got the joke out of it being
Wow,
the gray
so
Zeta, and they were like, all right. So yes,
So they basically bullied him.
Shin Matsunaga was going to have a gray Zeta Gundam. But
But Ted, I know it's getting late for you. So I'm gonna go on and wish you a good night because we're probably gonna keep going on for a bit. User capsule. Oh, don't ask me to rate your damn app in the middle of playing the goddamn game. Full armor 7. And then Earth 3 legs. Premium capsule, let's see. Has a 5-star confirmed drop, so let's see what this hits for. Arms, 4-star hit. Sandrock custom arms. Sharzaku arms. Rose Gundam arms. Sharzaku chest. Another Sharzaku chest. Sharzaku head. Second 4-star hit. That is a G Lucifer chest. Third 4-star hit. The Exia Avalanche Dash legs. It's the 5-star. I got a turn A chest. Wait, does it give me a nuclear missile? That's the best question. Nah, but it is the Moonbeam Butterfly attack. You charge nano machines from your rear veins to fly and annihilate. Squad recovers 50% of maximum armor. Raise shot attack of your squad. That's pretty solid. I'm happy with that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I have 20 fucking 10 stars that all expire on the 14th. So we're gonna do 5 burns on this 10. Wow, we have 3 good drops, which a Gundam GP raised to 10, Pale Rider chest, and a Camphor Amazing chest. Blueberry drop. No upgrades. Another blueberry drop. No upgrades. X divider legs. Last pull for the night. Let's see what we get. or last 10-star pull, 10 drop. Blueberry, no upgrades. Any other specials? 4-star guaranteed. So let's see what this one drops for me. Arms. Whose arms are they? GPO2s. Honorable Gatos. It was all the 0083 talk that guaranteed those for me. I think that's all the specials. As far as everything else for this week, we have the Crossbone X3 on reprint, and then the Mars 4 Gundam. The main, you have the ultra exclusive capsule pool. I believe you get tickets for that through second anniversary ticket. And then second anniversary gives you tickets for this. All right, so the gotcha suit for this week is a SD Gundam, which is why we didn't really have a whole lot to say.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's the Knight Superior Dragon Gundam. That's the gotcha suit for this week.
It's in this.
It's
in Breaker 3.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's on the final form you get for Robata when you do his DLC.
Oh. Is that the 30-year later DLC or?
No. The Robata has his own DLC.
So, continue on the degenerate vein.
Call me.
There is the Step Up Swimsuit AI capsule. So, they gave out the regular AI pilots for basically free, and it was like, nah, you niggas gonna pay for these swimsuit editions though.
Sounds like a gotcha game to me.
It is very much a gotcha game. So yep, swimsuit 2021 summer version. They waited till the second anniversary of this game to like, hey, guess what this is though. I will say from like the posters, I don't know, D, are you looking at the stream? Because I think you need to see this really quick.
Wait. Oh shit, hang on. You open it back up.
Right, D, I'm like, alright, let me pull this off.
All right, we're gonna go from the FBI is gonna be called on you to the classiest of them all.
All
right, hang on.
All right, so Ren Kodomori's is actually like probably the most tasteful because it's like a cover up and like the barest hint of like that it is a swimsuit. Okay. All right. Moving on, you have Sana, if I remember right. Yeah, because Sana is like the frilly two-piece, and there are actually two swimsuit versions that come out. So there's this one and there's another one that you'll see like shared around. Then there is the Yuri Ichinose, because Opie is justice, and the more straps that you put on it, the better. Now, the classiest, the one that like checks the most boxes for like most degenerates, I'm gonna say is the Rindo Kuzunoha one, because it has the most things going on. Like you have her pulling the hair back. You have the cleavage.
Oh, it's the ponytail. The ponytail wins. We did it.
The ponytail.
Stop the presses. We did it.
And like if you want to if you really want to dive all the way deep into like the crevices of the internet that you just don't want to come back from, you also got the armpits in there, homie.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't really understand it.
I don't get it.
I don't understand it, but you do you, homie.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can say about that.
I'm not gonna. Look,
I'm aware it is a thing.
Look,
I'm just saying that is a thing in
I
this
don't
one.
understand armpits, but I understand other things. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, the ponytail
I
does
can't
indeed
really
win.
talk shit about. I can't say anything about being a degenerate or whatever when I am probably the ultimate degenerate in my tastes.
I think we're pretty well tied for like our individual taste. I don't know. I don't think we've like had an extensive conversation comparing notes.
We have it. We normally just
we just like pass by the night like salute. Say what?
I've lived with you. I know.
Even then, like I think like you've lived with me. I think like
I know what Jared's tastes are, mainly because I've seen his notes. So
yeah, like I think like we pass like ships in the night of saying like, oh, you do like this, okay. I'll save that for later. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, you like that too? Okay, like we're on the same wavelength there. I don't think we've like galled each other because like we haven't like hit like no. That's a negatory for me, Captain.
Yeah, but we are
we are simpatico.
Game recognizes game.
Indeed. So to give you an idea of what is it, the gotcha economy in this one, your odds of getting your swimsuit versions for the 2021 year are 3% on any given, or at least on the starting drop. 3%, 3%, and a guarantee on the 5th drop. And there is no discount on these. It is all 1500s for the 5 steps until you get to the 5th step. And what are the freebies? Oh, but you do get AI swimsuit exchange tickets and 2nd anniversary lotteries. So this might not be as bad of a deal. Let's see what that shop gets you. Let's see, 2nd anniversary, daily play badge, capsule freebie. This is 21. Oh yeah. How many tickets? Wow, that's wild. So it is a bullseye capsule, but it like takes 30 to hit for it. And how many do they drop for you? I'm just trying to run the economy of like what they're expecting. Drop rate.
How much money you're gonna have to actually spend to get your the PNG?
Yeah. So it goes 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. So let's see. We're gonna do some quick maths.
2 + 2, that's 4. -1, that's 3. Quick math. Oh,
So 7,500 for a single round. 15,000. And then shop. So standard exchange rate. So I'll give it the best deal, which is so you need 15,000 Haro. Did I do that right? So it's 138 Haro per dollar, about 139 Haro per dollar. To get you the bullseye, to guarantee you the waifu you want, and to get you 3 pulls, or to get you 3 guaranteed hits on it, it is gonna cost $107. Goddamn gotchas.
They got all my money.
Look, I'm willing to like go for the mobile suits. I'm not down for that one. That one's that's a hard pass for me, homie. But I'm not gonna roll on anything tonight. I don't think I'm summoning on anything tonight. I can go with my mediocre. Oops, didn't mean to turn that off. I can go with my mediocre return for parts this week. Oops, didn't mean to go there. But I think that's gonna be it for us for the night for Gundam Breaker Mobile. Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing the Hildolfr on the table for the first time. It's such a chunky boy. I love it so much. I'm really happy we got the Hildolfr now. I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna try to put together a super cut of the Hildolfr doing ridiculous EX skills. I may try to record a few more just for the shiggles of it. But I want y'all to have a good night. It's good to be back. It was fun. Yeah. Remember, take off your shoes before you come into someone's house. Tread lightly when you're in someone else's space. And yeah, love y'all. Have a good week. See you next week.
Perhaps there was an age where people dreamed of the possibilities in the outer space.
With high expectations, human beings leave Earth.
To outer space! Every one of us!
This is a pretty large-scale operation.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
So what? That's never stopped us before.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
Commence operation!
We'll commence operations in 7 minutes.
1904. Proceed to R2D.
Power levels to maximum.
Understood. Second unit, stand by for orders.
Straight for the atmosphere.
All up to